Hey everyone, and welcome to a very special episode. A long time ago, my buddies and I, we were pretty big fans of the classic television program, The Twilight Zone. I mean, we had pretty much every episode on DVD and VHS, and we loved the shit out of it. And eventually, we decided that we were going to try and remake a few choice episodes. And I'm not going to lie, I think they came out pretty well. And so as a very special treat to you all, we're going to be airing one of those remake episodes. It's called A Nervous Man in a $4 Room, and it was directed by yours truly. Before we begin, make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, and let's take a stroll into the Twilight Zone.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Hello? Oh, hiya, George. I've been expecting your call. Yeah, I've been sitting here waiting for you. Boy, it's kind of hot night out, ain't it? Well, yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. I was wondering what you had in mind for tonight. Now, wait a minute, George. Now, I've been sitting here 3 or 4 hours now. I've been roasting to death out there, and I'm about to go out of my mind now. Now, look, George, would you just listen? Would you listen to me, George? Would you listen to me? Now look, I'm not trying to cop out, George. I am not trying to cop out. I just like to know what you had in mind. That's all. You know, I got a tendency towards nerves, and well, I can only sit here so long, and well, it's such a hot night out, George. You know. What, George, listen. You know I'm not complaining, George. I am not complaining. I'm gonna do the job, whatever it is. You know that. You got a #1 boy here, George. I'm gonna do the job. It's just that... George? Hey, George?
This is Mr. Jackie Rhodes, age 34. And where some men leave a mark of their lives as a record of their fragmentary existence on Earth, this man leaves a blemish to document a cheap and undistinguished journey amongst his betters. What you're about to watch in this room is a strange and mortal combat between a man and himself. For in just a moment, Mr. Jackie Rhodes, whose life has been given to fighting adversaries, will find his most formidable opponent in a cheap hotel room that is in reality the outskirts of Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone, brought to you by Oasis Filter Cigarettes. The tobacco is soothed for the softest taste of all, and menthol misting makes it so.
Yeah. Who's it? George! What are you, George? How are you, George?
I'm in the pink, Jackie. How about you?
Oh, I'm all right, George. I'm all right. Just a little nervous about the action.
It's a real gorgeous place you got here, Jackie.
Yeah, well, $4 a night. You can't go wrong. You know, $4 a night.
No, you can't go wrong, but you could get roasted to death or poisoned by small creatures.
What about tonight, George? What's the job?
Does it make any difference?
Difference? No, it don't make no difference to me. I was just wondering is all. I was just wondering what you had in mind is all.
Well, what would you like to do, Jackie? What's your heart's desire?
Oh, you're kidding me, George. You're pulling my leg. I know you. You're pulling my leg. well, George, if it was up to me, you know, I guess I'd want some decent odds for a change. You know, I don't mind a little shakedown, a little bonko. It's just that I've been getting all the hot stuff. You know, I almost got picked up the last 2 times, George. Remember the heist? That kind of stuff ain't for me, George. I mean, if they pick me up one more time, it's 3 strikes and out, you know. I'm long gone for good. So hot in here. Isn't it hot, George? Isn't it hot?
Anybody ever tell you what you look like, Jackie? You look like a guy who's waiting to catch a coast bus at 5 o'clock. You look like someone's always trying to squeeze you through a door. What do you do to sleep at night, Jackie? Hide in the locked closet?
Now look, George, I'm not knocking you, and I don't see why you all the time gonna be knocking me. All I want to know is... George, what's the job I gotta do tonight?
Well, alright. I'll tell you, Jackie. Tonight I'm gonna let you be a man. Tonight I'm gonna let you show a little muscle for a change. No shakedowns, no delivery store fence, nothing little. Not tonight. Tonight, you're going up in the world.
Now there's an old man. He runs a bar on 38th Street.
Between Lexington and 6. He's a feisty old bum. He doesn't want to pay for the jukebox. He doesn't want to pay for the protection. We lecture him all the time, but he spits in our eye.
So tomorrow morning they find the old gleep, sprawled across his bar.
And then all the rest of them swing in line. But that's simple, Jackie. Even you can understand.
Kill him? You want me to kill him?
You're the one, Jackie.
But George, I could get set up for just carrying that thing. George, this one ain't for me.
Listen, you're hocked me up to your collarbones, so I'll tell you what's for you and what isn't.
But George, I ain't never done nothing like this before. I'm strictly baking and entering. I'm nickels and dimes. You put me in an alley, I could do a mud job. Then I gotta do it from behind. I got no guts, George. You know that. I ain't got no guts. Why don't you get a couple other guys, George? Why don't you get a couple of torpedoes?
Because every torpedo I get's gonna get picked up as soon as they find the old gleep. But you're not gonna get picked up because you're nickel and dime and everybody knows it. You never did a job like this because you never could do a job like this. That's why you're gonna do this one, Jackie. And that's how you get away with it.
But George, I ain't got no guts.
Well, you get guts, Jackie. I don't care where from. Get them from under the bed, buy them from a street vendor, grow them in a pot. I don't care where, but you get them and you do the job. You close the bar at 2 o'clock. I want you to be there when he locks up, and I want you to do it. I'm gonna come back here around 2:30. If I find out that you busted me, Jackie, or chickened out, you're dead.
Hey, George? George? George! Wait, George! Look at you. Look at you. What's your beef? So you go out and get rid of an old man. Some dopey old man. Maybe 90 years old. Maybe 100 years. That's what he is. Some dopey old man, a gleep. That's what George called him, a gleep. That's what George called him, a gleep. I wish I could trade you in. I could use another model. Oh, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's just the brakes is all. Why am I all the time scared? All the time scared. Oh man, I've had a long haul. How many nights in a tank? How many nights in stir? How many nights in a cheap, lousy room like this? $4 a night to roast to death. Nail biter. Scared and nervous little nail biter. Hey, George! Hey, George, you ain't no judge of people, George. You ought to feel cantaloupes. You ought to stick with apples and oranges, because you ain't no judge of people. Jackie Rhodes the killer. Ha ha! Hey, Jackie Rhodes killer! I know you, Jackie. You ain't no killer. But you gotta kill tonight. Kill or be killed. So you do the job and you're dead anyway. Because you know you never got away with nothing. You live till tomorrow and that's how it ends. Oh, I wish I could trade you in. No matches. Cigarettes and no matches. That's me all over. That's Jackie Rhodes, the halfway boy. Story of my life. Hello, Jackie. Come back here. You're not running out on me this time. You talking to me? You talking to me? What? Why, sure you are. Why, me and the mail, we're having a talk. Oh, this is it, huh? All my marbles are gone. This is how it happens. This is how it happens, all right. But you ain't lost your marbles yet. And I mean to see that you keep them. Who are you? I'm you, Jackie. And you're me. What's that? I'm you and you're me? Oh, this is crazy. I mean, this is really crazy. This is crazy. Jackie, I'm part of you, Jackie. Another part of you. Don't you even remember me? You used to know me. A long time ago, you were up for grabs. You could have went one way or the other. Could have went your way or my way. You went your way. You know what that means, Jackie? No, I don't. Your way. A cheap, weak, scared, half vulture, all mouse. That's what you are, Jackie. All right. So knock me. So I'm missing a nut, and I'm missing a nut. Look here, buddy. Whatever I am, I got flesh and bones, and I breathe. And in just a couple hours from now, I'm gonna put the finger on somebody. So what do, huh? Hunt people in mirrors? Huh? Oh, listen to me. Listen to me. I'm having an argument with a big piece of glass. Listen, glass. I'm pulling out. See? I've had it with you. I'm pulling out. I'm a mouse, huh? Well, you're nothing. Jackie! Now, Jackie. Jackie, don't pass that on me now, Jackie. Jackie, we got a big night ahead of us.
Tonight, mild and gentle Palmolive soap. New pastel green Palmolive. And now the new creamy pink Palmolive brings you the Twilight Zone.
Where you going? What's it to you, huh? Everything. Everything you do is everything to me. Can't you get that? Yeah, I get it. I'm talking to myself. That's just who you are talking to. Part of yourself. The part of you never let come out. Well, listen, buddy. You got no invitation to come out now. So you can go right back where you came from. Who needs you anyway, huh? You do. You've always needed me. Wait a minute. I get it. You're scared I'll get caught, same as me. You're scared this is going to be the last job, so you make a big noise like a conscience, so the big man don't say I've been goofing off all my life. It means more to me than that, Jackie. You think I can keep quiet now while you go out and get us both killed? Killed? That's right. You said so yourself. You never get away with nothing, and I know you're not going to get away with this. And I got a right to live. Well, you had the same chances as me, no chance. So if I'm wrong and you're right, how come every move I made turned out wrong? How about that, huh? Because every time I tried to talk to you, you'd listen to somebody else. Okay. You know so much? Well, how come you don't know about the big things? Big things? Don't you ever look in a mirror? I was a run. I was a skinny little run. You want to join a street gang, you gotta go along with them. You back down, they give you the business. They call you chicken, yellow. You ain't got it. Yeah, you went along with them all right, and you dragged me along too. The first time we were 10 years old, remember that? The class picnic? The teacher had a locket and the catch broke, and she laid it down and some of the big kids dared you to swipe it?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to swipe it. I told you I was a runt. They dared me.
And a year later, they dared you to break into that grocery store with them. And you did. And you brought me along too. And you got caught. And you spent the next 11 months in reform school. And so did I. What did that prove, Jackie?
Yak, yak, yak. You're talking my ear off. No wonder I kept you down. You're walking on your lower lip all the time. What do you want from me anyway, huh?
You know what I want.
No, I don't. But I'll tell you what I do know. I gotta go out and knock off an old gleep on 38th Street. And if I don't do it by 2 o'clock, you can take what's left of me and scrape it off that mirror with a spoon. Now listen, I gotta go. I don't have much time now.
You got less time than you think, Jackie. But then again, you never had time, did you? You didn't have time when that parole officer tried to help you. You could have listened to him. But you joined another gang. 6 months later, you were in jail again. And that parole officer couldn't help you any more than Jenny Reardon could.
Jenny Reardon. Jenny Reardon. She was a great kid.
She was a beautiful woman, Jackie. She tried to set you straight. I loved her, Jackie. I loved Jenny Reardon.
You loved her. You got nerve. How could you love anybody, huh? You're just a piece of glass.
I could love Jackie. I could love. I needed her, Jackie. So did you. I tried to tell you how much we needed her, but you graduated from the street gang and into the shakedown racket. Big shot, huh? 2 years we spent on the pen on that one. And when we got out, Jenny Reardon got married and moved away. She walked out of your life, Jackie. She walked out of our life. You cheated me out of her, Jackie.
Hey, don't tell me your troubles. It's nothing to me. Dames I can take or leave alone.
Dames you can take or leave, huh? That's a statement for the press. You wouldn't want a girl, would you, Jackie? Somebody sweet and pretty. Somebody who'd love you. Somebody who'd be kind and gentle to you. You don't need that, do you, Jackie?
Why don't you cut it out? Will you do that? Would you knock it off? What do you want from me anyway, huh? What do you want?
I want to take over, Jackie. I want to call the shots. I want you to let me out of here. I want a chance to live. I want to live with all the guts and goodness you left behind. I want to live the dreams you dreamed but never had the guts to live.
Fat chance, Buster. Big fat fucking chance. I'm me and you're you. That's no statement for the press. That's the goods. Now I'm gonna go out and knock me off an old man, and I'm gonna cut me up a nice slice of cabbage for my troubles. And neither you or anybody else is gonna tell Jackie Rose what to do. You hear me? Neither you or anybody else. Yeah. Oh, hey, George. Yeah. I'm just leaving now. I'm just leaving now, George. I'm gonna go do it. Yeah. I'm going right now, George. Yeah. I'll meet you here at 2:30. Okay. Okay. I'll meet you here at 2:30. Okay. I'm going right out. Yeah. Okay. Hey there. Hey, come on out. Hey, Glass. Come on out here. Hey, come on, do your job now. Come on, I want to see how I look. Hey, Glass.
Doesn't make any difference, Jackie, because you're not going anywhere. You go out that door and you're finished. We're both finished. That's the door to nowhere. Jackie, let me out of here. I want to take over. I gotta take over. I want a decent job, some friends.
Well, I got a job. I got friends. I got anything I want.
You got nothing, Jackie. You got nothing but pain inside. You got no friends. You got nothing. You are nothing. It's time to be someone, Jackie. Jackie, let me out of here. This is your last chance.
All right. You want out? Well, I'll let you out of there. All right, wise guy. I'll let you out of there. Come on out.
Get up, little man. I'm gonna take your skin off, foot by foot. Nobody went to the old man's bar tonight. Nobody at all. Last report said that he was in excellent health. No thanks to you. No thanks to you, you raunchy little welcher. What are you gonna say for yourself, Crumb? Well, what are you gonna say for yourself?
What do I gotta say for myself, George? Not much. Just 2 words. I resign. That's it. I resign.
You what?
I resign. You can have the gun back, plus the following. Move out, George. Don't you ever come back for anything.
Hello, room clerk? This is Jackie. This is John Rhodes, room 314. I'm checking out. No, I will not be coming back. No, as a matter of fact, nothing's alright. The room's too hot, too small, and too dirty. It's just the place for bums. But not for me. What's to do now? What's to do now? Now maybe we get a job. Now maybe we get married. Now maybe we stop biting our nails.
Exit Mr. John Rhodes, formerly a reflection in a mirror, a fragment of someone else's conscience, a wishful thinker made out of glass, but now made out of flesh, and has later joined the company of men. Mr. John Rhodes, 1 foot through the door, and 1 foot out of the Twilight Zone.
And that was A Nervous Man in a $4 Room, and I'm hoping you all had fun with that one, because we had a lot of fun making it. And if you'd like to see the other remake episodes that we did, feel free to leave a comment below. And so until next time, folks, this is me to you, wishing you all the best, and reminding you to always keep it real. Bye-bye.
I ain't got no guts.